you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Detroit Lions. On the Bears sideline, the head man, Ben Johnson. These guys responded well to their season-opening loss, winners a week ago. Across the field on the Lions sideline, Dan Campbell. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his third season in the league.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100-plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
A throw out wide going to be incomplete. You talk about this Lions defense. Well, they've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit up. A pretty decent game.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, Williams. That is caught. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big third down conversion with a gain of 28. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Here's a toss play right to Swift. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Swift going to try up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he is up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here the Lions now take it set for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in his 2 games. He's really got this offense playing with a lot of confidence, trying to establish themselves early as a Super Bowl contender.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. You look at this Bears defense. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run. Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air. And 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him to incomplete. Goff and Williams hooking up there for the Lions first. The Lions at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless. And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL. Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. This defense for the Bears, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season. It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct. And a run slowly materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time. And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Listen.
Now Goff. And he fires one, but incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Bears take over. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. That's complete. Roma Dunze. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. This is Swift on the counter. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. From the gun, here's Williams. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Looking to throw is Williams. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving them a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down per minute and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Detroit Lions offense ready to take over. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
At the 24, they'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Here's Goff. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down. Goff. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Time for another look at this Lions offense. And they'll take over here following the interception with a chance to tie the ball game. It's 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. After the interception, here's Goff. He's got it to Williams. And he stops right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a good point there is they were able to connect. They followed up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Whirling. Go.
Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On the give, here's Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
20.
Goff now looks to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3. We go to 180.
Now Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams from 6 yards away. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7. Here's Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Over the juke. And he returns this to the 22. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now a 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Swift. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up in a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Williams. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there's a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
To the air, Williams. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
To throw, Williams. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
5 yards.
So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. So here come the Lions now. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
You don't see that a ton, do you? With the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That good for 19 and a first down.
And the Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Goff now looking to throw. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Here's Gone. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's Gone. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like, because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on a team with a slight edge, because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. To throw, it's Williams. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. On the return is Peterson. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A shotgun snap for Gone. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Look off to St. Brown for the Detroit first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
There's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Now it's gone. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Going for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A big play there. His his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Lions have taken the lead. Point after here coming up. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left. More than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then take that ball back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 2nd and 9 now. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And pressure coming in. They got him once again. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now it's Peterson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never... 20!
The final shot before break here. Gone. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando. And no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the second half. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
No gain on the play.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
At the 24-yard line.
Goff now to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, and talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the third quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get him going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said, that they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force that gets us going here in the second half and puts us in a position to find a way to win the game.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Jervon Dexter. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up fourth down. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Oh, that's just not fair, and now on the run. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. And call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. Only able to gain a couple there. And it's second down.
2-yard gain brings up second down at the 47-yard line.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen with Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here. Here comes the Bears punter now. He's been terrific so far. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. And Detroit getting set to go now. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Out of the gun. Gone. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Jervon Dexter able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Like how they've started the third quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their second win coming out of the locker room. So now following the sack, often the Lions needing to come up with something here on third and long. He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Returnable here from the 38. 55-yard punt, 11 on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. Evades the tackler, and that's some space. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. 2nd down and 6 now. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup.
Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And the handoff, this is Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
3rd down and 6. Operating from the gun, Williams. This will be caught at about the 6. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
Just for baseball, we call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Rome Odunze. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bears take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Santos with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the 2nd half. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Another shot now for this Lions offense. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs. They'll take it past the 40 to the 40.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 1st downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check. 18, 5 here.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Montez Sweat with the tackle.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
And they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And if there was a lane there, closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd